Friday morning, 4:42. Yes. We have some coffee, bro. Yes. I gotta get something. That's why we're whispering. And I'm on this. Oh my god. Getting the bag ready. Okay, get some coffee. Yes. Early morning. Yes. Now that we're here, I want to say welcome to the first of many vlogs to come that will be different, because this is the first short vlog that we're gonna do. Because me and Mousy, who's behind the camera today, has been helping me edit for a couple vlogs. He came up here and we were kind of trying to figure out how to reinvent the vlog now that I have kids and like things are different. And I realized that I love vlogging, but having a full day and making that good, just sort of sometimes I don't start filming because I'm like, it won't be good enough. But then I realized parts of the day is so easy to film. So our thinking is that we're gonna do short vlogs. So if I come out in the morning, it's easy and fun to film, and then sort of we might end the vlog when we come back home, which I think is going to make it easier to film so that we can do more regular updates and come out with 3 videos a week. And I think that's going to work, because then I have so many things I want to say, and I think just the morning to night I've done about 900 of those, so it's nice to do something new where I can share more of my thoughts. And that's actually why we're out here, that I want to you know, more show the process of all this, because there's so many little things that we consider, and I wanted to share that. 100%. So that will be the theme of the first short vlog.
Because this is what you do actually every day. I talked to Warner and he said you're always out here doing stuff and no one is actually seeing it. So I thought it was time to really showcase that.
And share more things, share the process, instead of me thinking, I can't show that because it needs a big reveal, but it's gonna be a big reveal once the house is finished anyway.
Yes.
So we're gonna share the process all the way. I'm
100%.
gonna get my computer and I'm gonna show what all these lines are about and the different things that we're considering.
Yeah, because to be honest, it looked like a murder scene yesterday when I came out here. Like,
it's just stripes everywhere.
Yes.
But yeah, we thought of this yesterday afternoon. I was in the sofa last night. I'm like pumped.
Yes.
Because I've done so many different variations of vlogs, but I think this shorter concept, then you can really tag along of our lives and what we're doing and get the good stuff instead of like me, no, this day's not going to be good enough for a vlog, and then I won't film. So that's why sometimes I take breaks, because I don't ever think anything's good enough. I mean, you put it so perfectly. It's like you can do whatever the hell you want as long as the energy is there.
100%.
And for me, shooting this in the morning, and I love mornings, I can bring the energy.
Yes.
But now we're going to bring the computer and look at all this, and I'm going to explain what these lines are. So one thing that makes this building 50 times more complex to build than it could have been is the Swedish building rules. And in order for me to try and add anything to AML's work, I felt that I had to learn every single building rule. Otherwise, I'm like, whoa, what about this? And then you're not allowed to do that. So I've learned every building rule there is to know. So I've more or less studied to be an architect.
Yes.
Well, at least for this area. Why I wanted to have a building here, so you get a bit of an L shape. So you have the long building like this, and then the extra building coming out like this, which I think since the sun's coming around, it just feels good. But when it comes to building rules, it means that the top of this extra building can only be 4.5 meters high from the average ground level that we have now. Meaning that you have to figure out where to put it, because you're only allowed to build a certain height. And this main building is only allowed to be 6.5 meters high from the average building ground. So there's so many aspects to this that you have to work with, because the limitations of size, if you build a 2-story building, you can build a 140 square meter footprint. And if you build a 1-story, you can do 180. That's why having these extra houses is valuable, because you get a bit more area to work with. So this is probably concept number 9000. It's all based out of the drawings that AML did for the client that owned the lot before me. So it's kind of like, it's their look that I've been trying a bunch of different layouts based on how I think we use the house. So what I've done is that I've taken a drone shot from above to get a better feel of what's what and where things are. But main concept is that you're driving in, sort of coming around, you can park here or pass by, and then you're driving out a second way. Sort of, you drive in, and then you have another garage gate, so you drive out. So the whole entrance is sort of based on never having to reverse, because I feel like that's a huge luxury that you can do that. And then you have the main house here in the front, and the garage house behind. The idea is that we need to split the lot within a couple weeks, and before we split, I want to make sure that I've tried the layout and with furniture and sort of everything, so that's why I put it all in here. And then AML is currently on vacation, so that I'm like trying to do everything I can before this, and then hopefully they think that the additions that I've done can work. But so if we look, I'm going to go into detail more on everything, but I wanted to kind of give you a bit of an overview of the concepts. You have the main building, and then you have an extra building here in the front, which is kind of like a pool house, orangery, where you can have a dinner when you're doing a barbecue. And then you have the pool, which I've tried in a million different ways, but I believe this could be the way. But if we go to the top view, we see here that is the pool, and we come in here, and you see this yellow marking here is the current building that we're in. So what I'm doing is I'm using this building as a reference to measure out where the edge of the pool would be. As an instance, if we're looking here at the pool, if I go -1, we are right here at the facade. It starts a meter in from this glass, is where the pool starts. And then it goes 13 more, 14.5 maybe, 15.
But this is the thing, I feel like, is that everyone is gonna see how addicted Jon is to this freaking program. Because you have been spending so much time in it, and like...
But I stopped replying to emails, I stopped replying WhatsApp. It's like every single moment I have,
yes,
I spend on this little program.
Yeah, it's insane.
Well, it's like such a unique land that what we end up building, I can't realize in a year and a half that I should have done that. So that's why I want to try every opportunity or every option before I do that. But so with the pool, we can actually go out and measure out. So the corner up here is 15 meters outside of the current building. So from the glass, we have 14.5 meters out. So then we put the computer down and we grab the measurement tape.
Yes.
And the lovely thing is now that you're here, so you can hold this.
Yes.
Because when you're alone, you have to figure out ways to attach this, which makes the process quite painful. Here would be the center. So if you stand right here,
yes,
and come forward to the facade. So that would be the center of the start of the pool. Angled the same as the house.
That's a huge pool though.
Go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
So if you put it down to ground level,
yeah,
this would be the edge of the pool.
What?
Which I think works really well.
It's like a huge pool. Like this pool is definitely way bigger than the one in Marbella.
Yeah, it's longer but more narrow.
Oh, okay.
But that feels good, right?
Yes, it feels amazing actually.
Because the thing is, what I've realized that is a long pool, if you're standing sort of right where the pool starts,
yeah,
feels super long. But if you back up 8 or 10 meters into the house, it all of a sudden looks square.
Oh yeah.
So a pool can, that's like what I realized with this here, that initially, this was the pool I first had. Initially it was to about here, and I was standing here, I was like, oh, it's so long and nice. And then I backed up into the house, and it was like, whoop. So it's that's why it's nice to be out here, because you get a different perspective. And then another thing we have been heavily debating on is the angle of the building. Currently, the whole angle of everything is the same as this one, meaning you have a center view straight out here. The more we do like this, the earlier the sun comes into the front facade. But the more we do this, the more you're coming with the marina into the view. Do you want to face it this way, or do you want to open it up a bit towards the bay? The bay seems logical and it seems nice, but the more you open it up, the more you're kind of inviting the marina into your view. So I'm like super torn.
Yeah, don't ask me, I could not decide anyway.
Yeah, it's super hard.
Yeah.
But I think I'm leaning towards this, because even if you have some land, I think the land gives like a depth. I mean, I love boats.
Yeah.
But I think when you're in here and it's like a stormy day, then looking out here, I think.
And you also actually should see your boat one day down there as well. So then you don't need to look at them.
Exactly. I actually have renders with the 3D model of the boat at the dock here.
Oh, nice.
But the problem is that file is too heavy, so it crashes my program. I mean, let me know in the comments, what would you do? Face it straight or open it a bit? Because I mean, during the day, the sun comes around like this and then sets straight in front. So the question is open or closed?
Comment down below.
Yeah. Yeah, so the driveway would come up here, go around this way, and then come back out. And so you got to figure out how far, sort of the further back you put the house, the more the sun during the day hits the lawn in front of it. But you're also restricted by the hill, so that you don't end up creating like a super steep hill.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think right around here is where I think it would work. For some reason, that's always been something I like, having driveways that are nice and simple.
It's gonna be a boss driveway.
Yeah, I mean, it's an untraditional solution, but I think it's cool. Me and my trees.
Yes.
This guy is actually randomly in a place where we can keep it.
Oh, that's cool.
So the garage is more or less this corner here.
Okay.
So that means that you might have to cut 1 or 2 branches. But I'm like willing to move the garage to not cut this branch here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because that way, if you can drive around it, then the exit of the lot would be like a road going through the trees down here.
So cool.
I mean, you gotta like look here, see where the trees are, and then try to really sneak your way through.
Yeah.
Because the trees, they're staying. And so are you. So, there you have it. Just a quick little overview of one of the many concepts that I've been working on. And I know it's been a bit random and like all over the place, but there's just so many things that going on in my head that I'm like trying to explain all of them, and it makes it sort of difficult to make it all make sense. But of course, there'll be many more updates to come, and probably by the time we publish this vlog, I will have been out here and changed everything 4 more times again. And then the idea was we haven't really shown the shoreline down here.
No.
Okay?
Yeah, of course. You guys, Jon is like, want to kill me out here.
I'm happy that it wasn't me with my back.
Oh yes, that's true.
Oh, it's just
What's going on
like
here?
an animal something.
Yes.
Do we have any animal experts watching? I don't know what type of animal that would be.
Maybe a big long
Like
snake.
I hope not. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this side of the lot.
Oh, this looks also super nice.
It's cool, right?
Yes. Really nice, actually.
Yeah, I feel like there's really something you can do in the woods there to create like a...
Well, the woods definitely need a proper cleanup.
Yeah, it's like a big garden. Like, I want to treat the entire garden like a, you know, your 2x2 meter garden.
Yeah.
I'm like prune the blueberry rice.
Yes.
But I think since we're gonna call this a short vlog, I'm thinking this is gonna be the end of this short vlog, and then we're coming back in 2 days with another vlog. And this way it's gonna make it easy for me to vlog, it's gonna make it fun. I'm gonna try to share more of the process, more of my ideas. I wanna thank Morsi for bringing the stoke and the idea, and like a lot of people that I talk to and meet, they're like, yes. You're not afraid to say what you're thinking, like, you shape the fuck up, and like, you can't be doing this and this. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. Sometimes you need a kick in the ass, and that's really good.
No problem. You're always welcome.
I hope we can continue killing it. I hope this sounds like a cool concept, and I'm excited because I want to start doing more vlogs. And now I'm getting to a long ending again, so we're gonna stop the long ending, and we'll see you guys in 2 days. You can check out the description to see what times we're gonna publish, because we still need to work on those, but we want to have a set schedule where we publish.
Yeah.
New projects, new times, and there is a lot of new things coming up that we haven't actually announced yet.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
See you in the next one.
Ciao.
This is my new home, guys.
Yeah, I forgot to show the main house of the building. Yeah. We had one of these in my childhood home where we always, in the winter, we put fire on, and that would heat us in the morning by the kitchen.
Yeah, we also experienced that.
Now we'll end it again with this beautiful main building.
Yes.
Love this.